Gary, a comfortable win?
Yeah, I'm really happy. The first 10 minutes, I think, just until we sort of sussed out how Airdrie were playing, we just took out 10 minutes to just sort of find our feet, and then I thought for 35 minutes we played really well in the first half and put the game to bed. Second half, it's always difficult for the players to maintain their high standards when you're 3-0 up, and if I'm being honest, I think we were a little bit sloppy in possession of the ball, but there's probably reasons for that. One, I've just said that you're winning so comfortably, and two, some people like we Danny, first 90 minutes of the season, I count pre-season that, they start tiring. When you start tiring, your touch goes a little bit, but to sort of contradict that, he then put an unbelievable ball across for Sean Rooney. But no, it was a good exercise, got minutes into people. We tried, Jack got his first start, delighted about that. He's came back, as I said after the Brecon game, he deserves that. And we could have played Alan tonight, but we had confidence to put Jack in. So that was good, and he got a clean sheet. We tried Callum Fordyce at right back, so that gives us another option there, because Callum played there for a season at Livingston, and although he may not be as good as or as comfortable as Scott and Sean going forward, he's maybe more natural as a defensive compared to the two, so it's another good option to have. We tried Danny in a slightly different position in centre midfield, so that was one to have a look at him in that position, but to get real amount of fitness into him. And I thought the wee man done fine. And obviously we went with 3 strikers again to try and be positive and create problems, and I think we missed 3 one-on-ones.
At least
3 one-on-ones, taking away any other chance that we had. We've scored 4 and missed 3 one-on-ones with the goalie, so on another day that would have been 7 or 8. So you've got to be pleased with that, and the lads should be happy with their night's work.
Another 4 goals at home as well.
It's not so much the goals, it's just we spoke about a lot. It's just trying to start getting better results at home, and listen, we always speak about, for me, I said this about the Betfred Cup penalties. The one that we won on penalties, it was the game's a draw. The 2 that we lost on penalties, the game's a draw. So we're still undefeated. No, sorry, that's wrong, isn't it? East Kilbride. We're still undefeated in 90 minutes at home this season, aren't we? And the game since the league started, that's a 4-1 against Brecon and a 4-0 tonight. So you're always pleased, and the most surprising things out of the 8 goals is that Dobes hasn't contributed yet, and he's angry in there with his cell, and we're all enjoy winding him up a wee bit. But Dougie made a valid point. You think big contribution already for the defenders. I think we're maybe for Darren and Callum and Sean. I think we're up to about 6 goals already this season, counting the Betfred Cup games, so long may that continue.
Yeah, it was like 3 goals from the...
Yeah, I think if you look last year, I'd have to look at the stats that we wrote down at the end of the season. I don't think we had many goals for defenders last season when I came in. And I can't remember Higgy, Andy or Ormar scoring actually, so to have 6 already for the... So that is good, long may that continue. Obviously, first and foremost, I've got to keep the ball out the other net, and that was pleasing for them to get a clean sheet, because if I'm being honest again, I think we've underachieved on our clean sheets this season. We're limiting teams to 2 and 3 shots and we're losing goals. So that was pleasing for them. And people have given me food for thought for Saturday.
Key just to get through tonight as well.
Yeah, I think the club's got a good history in the competition. Obviously we had a disappointing exit in the Betfred Cup, and it's one that you want to go through. I think now the teams from Ireland and Wales come into it, and I think keeps you playing on the Saturdays, that there's international games the next 2 rounds. So you want that. You didn't want that sort of playing a league game and then you're idle for a week and then you're trying to pick the players back up. You maybe arrange a friendly, but a friendly's not got the same tempo as a competitive cup game. So I think it was important for that we got through. And obviously we want to try and go further than we did last year. I came in, the lads had already qualified for the semi-finals, and we played really well against Dundee United. We gave them 3 goals at a start and we couldn't get back into it. So I think one of the lads, it maybe been Dobes, says, look, we want to get further than we did last year, and that's a good attitude to have.
Of course, you don't want to single anybody out, but Jason making his debut tonight.
Yeah, again, because I have to be honest, he done really well. He done all that he could have done. Callum and Darren haven't really put a foot wrong as a partnership. So, I'll have to think about Saturday, but Jason knew the score when he came in. It was just when you come in, you got to just try and take your chance and give me food for thought, because the 2 lads have done ever so well at the back. So good that we've got 3 centre halves, and as I say, Jason, I think he scored 8 goals last year for 40 games or something at East Fife, so we know that he can score goals, and I think that'll boost Callum and Darren's performances onto another level, or hopefully it will, knowing that Jason's breathing down their necks.
It's Dumbarton here again. at home on Saturday, so another type of game.
Yeah, another
again.
game, you know, we need to go on to try and positive and try and win, you know. I'll go to Dumbarton tomorrow night and have a look at them. They're playing Rangers Colts, Rangers 20s. So me and Mark will go through and have a look at them. And then we'll have a better idea what we're going to do on Saturday, you know. But we want to try and be a positive, you know. I think people have seen with the teams that I've picked this year, you know, speaking to Ray McKinnon and that after the game, they couldn't believe that we had went with like 3 strikers away. But I want to try and score goals. I want to try and entertain. You can do that with attacking players in different formations. So, you know, I think we'll have attacking players in the team on Saturday. No doubt what formation we play, we'll have a better idea when we see Dumbarton tomorrow.
And as you say, you want to keep the performances up.
Yeah, I think we've got a decent level, and I'd like to, if we can win on Saturday against Dumbarton, which is a difficult game. I speak so highly of Stevie. He always recruits well. He lost half his team last season. You know, we've took a couple, other teams have took a couple, and he's still recruited a really strong squad, and he gets the best out of his squad players, and it's got to be a very difficult game. But if we can go into the game on Saturday how we've played the last 3 games with that same level of energy and performance, hopefully we can get a positive result. And if we get a win on Saturday, I think we've got to be happy with the start that we've made. You know, that would be 6 points out of 9 and through in the next round of the IRN-BRU Cup. So I think everybody would be happy with that start.